Yo, what is up, guys? My name is Nicholas Earle, and welcome back to another episode of Earle Sports Bets. And today we have another free pick video. This in the CFL. We're continuing on week 6 right now. Currently, at the time of the recording, we are at halftime between the Alouettes and the Argonauts, and we've already cashed the Argos team total over 20.5. So that was a nice winner there. So this record will be improving come next video. So good start there in that game. Let's get into this one though. We have the 1-4 Blue Bombers coming in off of their first win of the year against the Ottawa Red Blacks, 25-16 on July the 5th. They are 1-4 straight up and 1-4 against the spread. They are 4.5-point favorites in this game. Total 47.5. And we have the Stampeders coming in 2-2 this year. They won their first game 32-24 against Hamilton. They lose to BC on the road. They beat Winnipeg 22-19 at home, but then they lose to Montreal on the road. They've covered in 3 of their 4 games. They've been a nice little ATS team, and maybe at this 4.5 number, they're worth a look in this spot. Looking at this matchup, though, when we look at what these two teams do really well, it is run the football. Calgary's averaging 98.8 yards per game on the ground. Winnipeg, 105.2. And when you look at these two teams through the air, Calgary's third to last, 240 yards. And Winnipeg is last in the CFL, 218.6 yards. And it will be, I believe, wow, I'm drawing a blank on the quarterback's name right now for Winnipeg, who had a decent game last game. Scheffler, thank you. And he had a decent game, but he's a run first. It feels like a run first quarterback. He can still throw the ball, but I think we see a lot of ground and pound here. And what does these two teams do? Winnipeg can give up yards on the ground. They are the worst in the CFL, giving up rush yards. Calgary's fourth. So I think we see a lot of running the football in this game. I kind of lean the 4.5 with the Calgary Stampeders, even though the Blue Bombers, these two teams just played and the Stampeders won outright in that game. They won in overtime. I see this as a closer game potentially here. So potentially Calgary plus the 4.5 has some value in this spot, but give me the under 47.5 in this game. And I look for Winnipeg's defense to continue to play well. I look for this to be a grimy, grinded out type of game where maybe this is like a 1917 type of game here. I think it's not going to look anything like what we're seeing right now between Toronto and Montreal, where it's 24-19 heading into halftime. I think this is something. I played the first half under in this game, 24.5 as well. I like Calgary a little bit in this game. I don't think I'll get to a side, but if I do, I think it's the points in this one. But going under the total of 47.5 between Calgary and Winnipeg for this matchup here. If this information was helpful to you guys at all, feel free to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel if you guys have not already, and turn on those post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we come out with the video here at Earle Sports Bets, or we go live, which is every single morning anywhere between 10 and 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Earle Sports Bet Show. That's going to do it for this one. Well, thank you guys as always for watching. Good luck.